Alright, I'm popping up. 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 It's there. Ah! Alright, let's see here. We're not doing any of these corals today. We're doing a session on Line of Action, which is a website that you can go to learn stuff. Oh, I see somebody popping up in chat, but they're not popping up in my multi-chat. No! Reload it. Reload everything. Reload everything, please. Let me go to YouTube chat. I can find this. I can do this. Taylor! Hooray! I get to watch one of these guys in class. Hey! Welcome to Getting Done of Class, Taylor. I'm still in the process of waking up and drinking my coffee, so I might be a little sleepy sounding. But yeah, actually, Taylor, if you want to join in on this, it's a fun little thing. We are doing this. We're gonna do a 30-minute class section on this website. Choose whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what you should work on or what you want to work on. That's for you. I'm going to do figure drawing. And I'm going to do a class session where it starts out doing really quick drawings, and then it does a long one. I'm going to go for a 30-minute session. Just a quick one. And I guess I'll use only covered models just to be safe. Ages, let's go adults, all genders, class mode 30 minutes, show in-class tips and guidance. No, I'm stupid. Let's see. The hard part is, how do I do this while keeping Discord open so I can see, or I keep an OBS open so I can see chat? Not that I can see chat in an OBS anyways. What if I close the multi-chat dock and then bring it back? Uh-oh. I've lost my multi-chat dock. Oh no. How do I bring back? Hold on. We have the ability. We have the power. Well, I brought it back, but it didn't reload anything. There we go. Maybe that did it. We'll find out. You can do more of the drawing random characters from the wheel. I do still have that up. And I probably should still do that. But I will end up getting around to that at some point. I do still have it. I've just been focusing on study and trying to like just do one thing instead of going all over the place of stuff, because I'm really bad about not focusing on things. Alright, let's do this. Let's throw this over here. There we go. Now I'll be able to see everything. There we go. I would prefer it if I could see chat and then OBS and then... There we go. That gets the job done. This is just showing me that I need one of those really big, super wide monitors. Alright, let's get started. I'm also not going to show any of what I am seeing on this, just in case something pops up that's inappropriate or that wouldn't be good on like YouTube or whatever. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get shot by the internet YouTube police or whatever. There's a titty! Kill him! Ah! Would be an unfortunate way to go. I accidentally showed titty on chat. Not even my titty. Let me find something I want to. Ooh. That's kind of a fun. Anyways, let's find something I can sketch in. Sure. Let's get real small. And make sure that nobody is sending any messages that I'm not seeing. No, okay. Alright, let's get this started actual. Alright, I got everything going. 3, 2, 1, get drawn. Oh, this guy. I always see this guy on here. Puppet Pal Cody, what's up, Ryu? How you been, dude? Long time no talk. I saw a while back you were grinding out Erdtree. How did that end up going for you? Me, ask me, a man too weak to play a Dark Souls game. I should have put her a little bit more over. Oh well. These aren't meant to be pretty anyways. I didn't finish that one. I got too tied up in what I was doing. Gestural lines, gestural lines. We're not looking for detail, we're looking to capture form. Gestural lines, gestural lines. DLC was insane. It looked insane just from what I'd seen people doing. I got a Kroger? Dude, go to Kroger. Keep up the passionate stuff. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. It's hard just finding time for a lot of this stuff, really, but we're getting there. Bro, I gave this guy a throwback. Let's go. Throw it back, brother. Not drawing. Okay, there we go. Tablet's been doing a wee bit of a disconnect these days. Another one of those red flags my PC's been giving me. I took too long on that. Last one at 30 seconds. It made him a little too thick there. It's fine. Alright, now we're at the minute ones. Spend a little bit more time on these, but not too much. I don't know who this model is, but she's in a wheelchair. And her wheelchair has a backpack on it. At the very bottom of the backpack, it says Queer Grip. Which is just a really, really good name. Shout out, dude. I don't know who this model is, but whoever you are, I see you. They want me to gesture in a wheelchair in 1 minute, by the way. They can eat every bit of my butt, bro. Sucks. Quite like that line, actually. There she is again. Oh, it's Tree Guy! I love this dude. I see Tree Guy almost every time I do one of these things. And we're gonna do that down here. I love Tree Guy. It might not look like it from what I'm drawing here, but this man is suspending himself up in a tree right now, using purely his very big muscles. It is quite cool. Still made him too big, but whatever. It's the tree man. TF1. Oh, I haven't seen Transformers 1. I had to pick up what you're saying. No, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. I need to watch it. We're gonna try and actually put some construction in on this, so maybe I can... I don't want to do all construction, but I just want to see if I can't figure a few things out here. A little bit of construction, a little bit of gesture. This guy also has very big muscles. Made that arm a bit too big, but whatever. He's quite a large man, so I guess it works out. His beard's better than mine too. But no, everybody who I watch who talks about movies and stuff online, like all the people whose opinions I really respect, have said nothing but good things about Transformers 1. So... Oh, this is a 5-minute. I didn't even realize that this had jumped over to a 5-minute. Oh. Whoops. They should do a slide notifying people of that. Okay, well, I can spend a little more time on this one then. I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright. Let's do a bit of a kneaded eraser here. Oops. I thought it was 30 minutes, the whole thing. The whole session is 30 minutes. But what it does is it goes through different different drawing lengths to go from like what is essentially like a warm-up where all you're doing is just like trying to get yourself drawing and get the gesture out. And then it goes to 1-minute poses, and then it goes to 5-minute poses, and then it goes to a 10-minute pose. where you're supposed to really just kind of sit there and kind of go through the whole process and really like noodle it out and study it. Like, I'm probably going a little bit too into detail right now for what is supposed to be a 5-minute, but the whole idea of this is that you go through like just a bunch of different drawings. They're not supposed to be pretty, they're not supposed to be perfect, you're literally just drawing to draw. It's just to get all the stuff out. Man, I made his leg way too short there. I was not able to decide on that line at all. You're also not really supposed to erase, so I should probably stop doing that. Just accept the drawing, Cody. Accept the drawing for all of its flaws. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Accept the bad ones. Accept the bad ones. Bad ones are just bricks on the pavement to good ones. I ran out of time. I knew I was focusing too much on garbage. Alright. Oh, it's that same big muscly guy again, but now he has a triangle. You're watching in real time as Cody remembers the bean method exists. Bro's got legs like cannons, dog. I need to hit the gym, bro. I need to get absolutely studded up like this dude. Jesus Christ. I say that. I don't really want to be all that shredded. I want to be in better shape. I don't want to be shredded, though. Good website, definitely gonna use this from now on. I'm really excited at some point to get my confidence up and do, like, the scenery and landscape stuff. Because that's one thing that I really just have no experience doing is, like, landscape drawing or, like, any kind of, like, background, I guess, drawing would, per se. And I need to learn how to do a lot of that. And they got that simple shapes thing that they're working on too, which seems like it'd probably just be like good for like studying and practicing like working on your eyes and stuff, so. Man, I'm feeling way better about this one. I think it's because I swapped over to the bean method. Which means I need to work on my gesture, just in general. But it also means the bean method's really good. So I just feel way better about everything in this one right here so far. I gotta work on my posture. Hurting my back already. By laying down, by sitting funny. Get that tuck of the stomach. Try and catch that upper bit there. Fix up that curve on his back a little bit. That little muscle group there. Alright, that's it for that one. Doing animals right now? Yeah, post them up when you're done. That's a good idea. I think I've drawn this same pose, but in a different, where's his spine going here? He's sitting on a chair here, so we got some weird action with how things are reacting. I say weird, it's only weird because I don't understand how body mechanics work. You don't realize just how flabby your legs are until you see them wrap around a chair. If you want a really good YouTube channel to follow specifically for like dynamic drawing and gesture, Emilio Duque or Emilio Duke, I have to remember the name. I'll look it up at the before the after we get done doing these, but this like star shape that I put here on the back to help me kind of figure out where things was. That's something that I learned from Emilio. I really need to sit there and like study more of the videos and like practice them and everything, but I get distracted. I've got dumb boy brain. I'm too busy thinking about boy dinner instead of drawing. That makes more sense for the shape. Oh, this is the 10-minute. I didn't even notice. I can put more time into this one. Okay, well, if this is the 10-minute, let's do what we did last time. Get out the needed. So he's kind of sitting... in a way where more of the back of his... Like, if I were to box this out... How would I box this out, actually? His back is, like... right here. Yeah, this is a more accurate representation. Because he's like actively leaning back, so like this part's facing downward and this part's towards the top. It's difficult to capture though. That fold right there might actually help. I guess the fact that it is also shaded, like you can see the shadow in the picture. That's helping like portray the form here. We'll throw a little bit of the shading in right there at the very end. 2 more minutes. I want to try and portray as much of this as line as I can. Hey, what's up, Sammy? You're getting here at the very end of the little draw session we're doing. We're doing a class section on line of action. You came in just in time for the last minute of me trying to figure out how to portray this very large man looking very cool and capturing that form. think the secondary sketch looks better, like the follow-up, but still could use some work. Way down to 30 seconds. All right, let me hatch in some of this guy's shading. Because the way this guy... Because this will definitely help sell some more of his form a little bit. I just block in like this big bit of shadow here. Does it? No, he still is. He's leaning forward and not back, and he is leaning back a little bit. Maybe I should have figured out some way to maybe throw this arm forward, like, or towards this plane versus this plane. I don't know. That's something to study. Are you using a reference image? Yes, I'm using lineofaction.com. I'm just not showing what references I'm seeing on stream because I don't want it to accidentally pop up something a little lewd. We're not really lewd, just like something that Twitch or YouTube might be like, this is inappropriate! This is inappropriate! It's showing too much skin! It's a suggestive image! So I'm playing it safe by just not having that come up on screen. But, I posted it earlier, but this is the website that I am using, Sammy. Oop. That is the one I'm using at the moment. Whoa, I think I just hit the microphone. I'm sorry. Anyways, so yeah, you see these are everything we've done today. And you can see the change too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like all these down here were the 30. These are the 30 seconds. These were the 1 minute. Whoop. These were 5 minutes. And this guy was our 10-minute. So yeah, that's what we did today. Why don't you just screenshot it and put the screenshot on the stream? Maybe I guess I could do that. That way I know something doesn't inappropriately pop up. That It's something for the future. I really can't do that for the really fast ones, like the 30 seconds, because then I'd be spending 10 of my 30 seconds screenshotting and pasting. So I can't do that. I mean, I guess I could. It would just make the 30 seconds be more like 45s. I'm sure I could figure out a way to make this consistent or a little bit easier to go with. We workshop this idea. We workshop it more. We try to use more of the big man brain. Something I already have very little of. Anyways. Alright, now let's do... What time is it? 5 o'clock? Alright, let's do a little bit of a coral. Let's do a little bit of a coral sketch. God, I need to horribly reorganize my drive. Oh my god. My Google Drive is a mess. Holy. No, no, come back. That's the one I wanted. That's what I want. No, I don't want to share. I want to download. Where'd you go? Thank you. There we go. So this is from my sketchbook that I draw in at lunch. Sometimes, if I remember to draw it. Post in the Discord. Taylor posed in the Discord. Let's see what Taylor did. Good. And pop up. Taylor had the confidence to do animals. I do not have the confidence to do animals. I should do animals at some point. Thanks. But I honestly, this one right here, I'm kind of thinking of like reappropriating. Like this one, I'm thinking about changing it up a little bit and then turning it into an emote. Maybe pushing like the face a little bit. I don't know. But this like sigh face, I don't know. I think this is a pretty funny little emote. But what we're going to be working on today actually is... Whoop. This one. What I do is the entire point of this sketchbook is just really to draw coral over and over again. But what I do is I go on Pinterest, I look in my folder of people who I've saved for like their outfits or whatever, and then I try and draw coral like wearing those outfits. Like I didn't take a picture of it yet, but yesterday I drew a picture of coral wearing a hoodie and a pair of overalls, and I'm very happy with how it came out. Like I really like it, at least like the sketch. So that might be what we work on stream as well. First, we're just gonna clean up this sketch a little bit. Let me get a background color that doesn't burn my eyes. Let's actually grab... Oop. There we go. Where is my... Is this my technical pencil? That's my technical pencil. That's the one I like to sketch in. Alright. Well, we found it. This was one of those days where, like, I don't know, something about, like... This is weeks ago that I drew this, too. But this is one of those days where, like, something about how I did it, I feel like I kind of nailed elements of Coral's head from this angle. Some of that I got wrong. So it was a little wrong. We'll figure it out. I've been trying to think about the actual construction of Coral's head. And I've realized Coral's head like if you were to break down the front of her face in planes, it's almost like this. Where like this plane goes this way, this plane goes this way, this plane goes this way, this plane goes this way. Because the whole idea is that she's kind of designed after a fish. And the way that a fish's head's like angled, they have these like really pushed, like a fish's head is actually like, if you look at it from the top down, it's like very sharp with like two planes going this way. But to give her more of a humanoid shape, you have to give her additional planes that kind of end up representing things almost like cheekbones. I don't know. It's been a lot of thinking and figuring out. Like right here. I like the direction of her eyes here. But her head angle is a little off. It'd be more like that. It's a subtle curve, but it's there. And then her head would start wrapping back around this way to finish the side of her skull. Brought that in a little bit too much. I am sketching on top of the original sketch. Whatever. I don't need to redraw all that. Bring that clavicle down a little bit. I think I was going a little bit too much on the reference here because Coral is pretty flat in the chest area. Wasn't just how large this jacket is on her. But that's what I liked about it. I liked the oversized jacket. It's probably also why I liked the hoodie drawing the other days, because of the hoodie. I don't need another way to spend my money. Shut up, Capital One. Oh god, there's a gnat in my room. It won't leave me alone. Get out of my office. You didn't even schedule an appointment before coming in here. Very rude of you. That's gnat very nice. But I perhaps made her hands too big. But it's Coral. Can her hands be too big? Man, I messed up a lot of her proportions here. She's supposed to be way smaller. Oh, well. Maybe we just go by the sketch a little bit more and we try not to be so perfect about everything. Alright, where's my G-Pen? G-Pen! G-Pen. That's too big for line art. Oh, let's see. It's a subtle curve, but it is a curve. There we go. No, there we go. There we go. There's my hard round. There we go. I need at some point, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but at some point I need to design a Merfolk token to print off and put in my Merfolk deck. And I honestly think I just want to make a Merfolk token of Coral. Because I have a Merfolk deck for Magic the Gathering that makes a bunch of Merfolks. And I think it would make sense. Be like, oh, look at this custom Merfolk token. Also, it's my character. Also, you can buy it on Etsy. I'll print it out and I'll ship it to you. And I'll put it in a fancy little card with a bunch of stuff anyways. That's the thing else I gotta finish. And maybe I end up putting this on it. But I want something to like ship with my Etsy deliveries. And one of the things that I've been doing is I've been doing index cards inside of the orders just to kind of help create some rigidity. But I found out that my printer can print on the index cards really easily. So I think what I want to do is I want to print on the index cards just like, I don't know, like a black and white image, something that doesn't use like a ton of ink or anything. And then I'm not really happy with how these turned out. Let me zoom in. And that'd just be like something that can like go with them, right? Just a little something to send with them. bring the mouth up a little bit to kind of... Oh wait, no, the mouth would be further away if it was that angle. Give her little lip notch I designed her with for some reason. I designed it that way because I liked it. Shut up. Come on. Load, please. Load, please. Don't crash. Okay. I thought I was about to have a problem. Ooh. Oh, I can hear the boys scratching at the door. I have the office door closed right now because I'm just trying to like focus and actually draw, and I don't want the boys jumping all over everything. So the cats are not currently in the office, unfortunately. I love my boys, I really do, but they do be getting in the way of some learning sometimes. I'll have to figure out what to do about that arm. I'm remembering the reason why I picked this jacket in the first place was because I wanted all these like bunches and scrungles here on this side, where it was mostly straight on this side. That's something else I need to study is like folds. Folds, how do they work? Nobody knows. They're like magnets in that way, as it turns out. My thumb in there. Her giant hands. Oh, I want the cereal pin. Gotta make that hand a little bit smaller, I think. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I should have cut off at that point. I think it would actually be a little fattier. There we go. Coffee! Oh, I gotta redo something real quick. Here we go. There we go. Had to make sure I moved that over. It was bugging me that it wasn't accurate anymore for some reason. I tell you what, I need to like actually sit down and study Adam Bryce Taylor's line art at some point. If anybody doesn't know, Adam Bryce Taylor is one of the illustrators on the Sonic comics right now, and his work is phenomenal. It's amazing. It's some of my favorites, and I need to sit there and like study his line art because I love his line art so much. I'm starting to think the angle of this hand doesn't work. The thumb is fine. But if we're looking at the hand from that angle, no, things aren't quite right. The placement's fine. But I need to change up the angle of things a little bit. Because the hand would be going back this way. Actually, would you even see? You probably wouldn't see the flat of the hand. Or you might. Let's see. I think that works better. It's weird because oh, that's what I'm getting wrong. Am I? Because the arm would be going up. I guess we just wouldn't be seeing the hand terminating into the wrist terminating into the hand back there. I think I might have been more right before. It just looks like a bunch of floating thumbs, a bunch of floating fingers here, though. Just how I drew it. I wish I would have saved this reference, but I don't think I did. I think I'm also doing it in the wrong angle. Let's just go ahead and mark out where the rest of this jacket goes. Let's line for the jacket. And then if I hold something like this, I'm trying to visualize in my mind space here. Use the mind space. Don't try to imagine. Don't use reference here. Try to imagine. So the fingertips are curled up. Then you've got the knuckle. And then it connects to the rest of the hand. There. Okay. So I think I put myself in a position where I'm not 100% sure I can solve this. Let me see if I can find some reference that helps. Actually, if I can just find the pin itself. Where would it be? Maybe in Coral Sketches? I like never remember to save things in here, and nope, I didn't remember to save it in here yesterday either. It's probably gonna be in outfits if it's anywhere. Come on, where is the person unzipping a very large jacket? I must have just seen it on my home feed and started drawing and not even bothered to save it. I don't think it would be in my pose and gesture folder, but I can look. I think this might be the same lady. I think that was the same model, but I don't think it was the same pose. It definitely wasn't the same pose. But that looked like it might have been the same model. Is there any way that I could... Oh, no wonder. It might actually be the same model, but it's an ad for a jacket. I found it! Oh, I was so right. I found it. Okay, so the angle of the hand was off a little bit. Okay. Let's go bop. Let's go bop, bop, bop. I'm so smart. Chat, praise me. Praise me for being wrong the entire time and then getting it right at the very end. God, hearing this song from Donkey Kong Country reminds me of all of the times I was stuck on this horrible snow level. The snow levels in DKC are just an entirely different beast. Use your talent in something cool? No. I refuse. I'm gonna stay mid. I did participate in the, now you mention it, I did participate in the, the One Piece collab 2 that just wrapped up. Now you actually don't see the fingertips here. This kind of collapses a little bit more. Participate in the game jam? I would have to look into it. The thing is like I'm just not confident that I have the time to participate in one. That's my big issue, and I don't want to be like the linchpin of failure for this thing, you know? And maybe because it's a game jam, I'm putting too much pressure on myself or whatever, but like, I don't know. I don't want to be the weakest link in a team. Especially of how, like, flaky I can be and how little stress I want to put on my life right now. Like, just due to my schedule, I can be really flaky on things. And I think the last thing you should be during a game jam is probably flaky. The chillest places for beginners. Stop making me make up excuses. Stop it. Get some help. For me, I need it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. That's the best you're gonna get out of me is a non-committal maybe. I'm not in the headspace or stuff like that right now. That is going to be such a tangent. There we go. Aquatic ambiance. There we go. I'll make you participate in one Sunday. Is that a threat? Alright, well, let's throw some legs on this fish. Oh, I was right. That was how that was going. You know what this jacket needs? Comically large zipper. Actually, now we've kind of enclosed in the sketch, I don't think we really need to worry about anything else, because now this is kind of its own closed off thing. I don't gotta put legs on her. Get out of work. Get out of work! When I can get out of work. God, I wish I could just leave my job. Alright, got about 20 minutes. Let's throw some color on her. Let me go to Twitter so I can get one of my old pictures of her so I can get my colors really fast without having to do any work. Heh, so fast. Okay, good. Everything's in the right layer. Good. Select. Expand. 2 pixels. Select. Invert. New layer. Flats. A little too dark there, Jerry. There we go. Oh, I opened up the Windows menu somehow. Whoops. And we're going to do everything in Coral's color scheme, because of course we are. Maybe we'll even do some like very rough like shading. Like some cell shading with some bounce light. Ooh. Maybe. See how much I can knock out in 10 minutes. 20 minutes. I'm gonna do red collar. There we go. And we'll do... Let's just do like, not fully black, but pretty dark. Yeah, for the undershirt and the pants. Some quick erasing. Just some quick little erases. Don't worry about it. Stand up straight. Sit up straight. Watch your posture. Posture check, chat. How's your posture right now? Is it bad? Like mine was? I asked, so you have to tell me. Oh, I rotated the girl. Don't rotate the girl without permission. Remember that, chat. It's an important life lesson. Wait, why am I erasing this? I'm just gonna color over it. And the jacket, it's gonna be yellow. She's rocking that ketchup and mustard style today. Come on, thank you. Just fill in colors and stop complaining, please, computer. Jesus. And my computer's been persnickety lately. So if you guys notice that I'm working more overtime and stuff, which I'm actually streaming more now than I was before I was working overtime, but I blame depression for that. Yeah, if you guys notice that I'm if I ever complain about working overtime, it's because I'm working overtime to save up money for a new computer because I think mine's dying. It's not dead yet, but it's been giving me a lot of weird red flags and errors, and generally hasn't been performing as well as it normally would. And I've gone through all the troubleshooting steps, all the updates and everything, and cleaning her out, which I clean out my computer every couple of months anyways. It wasn't super duper dusty either, so I don't think that was really a determining factor in this one, but still, it's good to do. I did all that stuff, and computer's still just acting a little funny. So, I think it's just about time for a new one. I have had this PC for 7 years? 8 years? It's kind of getting on up there in age. I'm embedded, I can't fix my posture? Wow. Maybe try harder, Sammy. Making a slight color change here. I was gonna have the accents be red, but I think I'm gonna go with this like very a little bit more like desaturated orange here, I think. Because one, it's gonna kind of work as a shading here. Not really a shading, but still. And I was messy with this black. Why did I do that? Why didn't I just take a little bit more time? Save myself the effort now. Just because you're dumb, Cody. Well, you know, you didn't have to pick word. You didn't have to pick a rude word to describe me, but thanks, I guess. There's no one meaner than me than the voices inside my head. They really are mean. I tell you what, bro. They could use a chill pill. I'm just saying. I need to go to relationship therapy for the voices inside my head. Name a sadder sentence. Can't. I can color outside the lines here. Oh, well, not there, I can't. There's one tiny part up here where I have to be slightly patient. But here I can. Why? Because of the power of Clipping Mask! Let's go. I'm so smart. And nobody can tell me I'm not. Except for the voices inside of my own head. Hi, welcome to couples therapy. I noticed you're alone. Did your partner not come? No, they're here. Where? Just point at my own head. They're in here. Oh. Okay. You know, we have a different doctor that I think could help you out more. No, I want to talk to you. We wish to talk to you. Okay. Well, first concerning issue is that you keep referring to each other, yourself as we. Yes, we do. Okay, alright. Well, let's maybe identify who is who. We are me. Okay. Alright. Security. It's not the fact that you need help that's a problem. It's the fact that you keep thinking I'm the answer. I'm not. You don't need a couples therapist. Honestly, the bright yellow jacket kind of gives me like cyberpunk vibes. I'm into it. And I can't forget to color in her little snaggletooth. There we go. Alright. And because I want to do it, let's do some very cheapo shading real fast. I'm just going to flatten this down because I don't care. Merge a flare below. Boink. Yeah. Alright. Gonna multiply, drop it a little bit. Just cleaning up some of these scraggly lines from the selection. We'll do this so we can see the plane change on the hand. We'll get there, get there. Then up that line. We'll throw one on there. And then we'll do just a... Well, let's do... Yeah, that's a quick and dirty little shade that looks pretty good. Let's grab that down there. We should put all this in shadow, I think. And then erase it off of this. Just to create a little bit of contrast down there. Doesn't need much, but still. And then we will clip this. Actually, we need to select, invert, delete. There we go. Then we'll do a new layer, clip. Let's pick a color. Let's say we want a nice warm shadow. So let's go with like a very, very deep red. Desaturate a little bit. We also do more of an orange. Let's go for blue. Very, very light. New layer. Airbrush. Do a little bit of that in there. And then we will set this to a overlay, I think. Maybe a add. Yeah, and then we'll crank it down a little bit. Actually, I kind of like the way it was. Yeah. And then we'll do the same thing where we will invert and delete to get rid of the overspill, and that didn't look half bad for a quick one. And it's just after 6 o'clock, so I basically finished on time. File. Save as. Data, art, 2024. I forget I've been doing most of these on my iPad. Lunch book. And we'll make this our 0000. Coral jackets. Save as JPEG. We'll also file save as Clip Studio formats. Alright, cool. We'll call that done, and we'll call that for the day. Oh! Alright. I gotta get ready for work. I gotta go eat. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.